Okay, I have a news on the Kia. I spoke with Al at Delray today, but first I want to get to some other business. You had 5 attempts to take this quiz. It's the easiest quiz of the year, and it's probably your hardest course. Um, I've never complained about a 75.7 on a quiz, but you didn't really look at the video, you didn't really look at the prep material, and you still have 4 attempts left before midnight. And all I'm saying is, if you're really serious about this, I would think that you'd be giving it another shot. I know you probably don't know which ones you got wrong the first time around. Well, 5 attempts. Even last year, you took all 5 attempts. Um, okay, so anyway, my point is, I hope you'll give it a shot to pick up the score a little bit because this is, as I said, a very difficult course. It teaches a tough grader. Okay, that said, everything's in your email. I'm finding it exhausting because you don't open them. And I know you're busy. Believe me. I know you're busy. You're working and you're going to school and you're trying to have some kind of life. But the bottom line is there is a priority here. And school is the number one priority for any realistic reasons. 2 and 3 are shared by the work and the socializing. Um, you have a very expensive lifestyle. You don't. I don't know if you're willing to kind of come down a little on that or whatever. But Jack, I won't repeat the fact that you got to cut the hours. Um, my point is simply here. This is extremely stressful for me because I know it's not your fault. You don't ask me to do anything, but I do things because so far you started this year and everything is off balance. You started off being sick, and then you couldn't find buildings because you felt shitty and you were in a bad mood and you were pissy and so on, which is understandable. And the campus is a nightmare trying to find buildings anyway. But now I think we have all the buildings settled. Um, but you got work that's being put out there to be done, and you're not even looking at it. And that's a situation that we have to address here because I, I'm coming close to the edge, especially since I send you stuff and it doesn't get seen or it doesn't get used. Tell me. I mean, just be honest with me and say, hey, I'll get by, I'll do my thing or whatever. Or you don't want me helping you get organized. Like I said, I'm just trying to help you get organized. I'm not going to do your work for you. All right. But I do have a deal for you on the geology because you're still, you're falling behind. Call me. I'll explain it to you. It'll cut your workload in considerably for the geology for the next session. Um, that's what I can do there. Uh, the key is you staying up with the material, and that's why I like the notes. I will be paying you for today's notes and whatever other notes you gather. That's going to be a key source. I'll tie them in with videos where you'll take notes from the videos and so on. I've already done that. I don't know if you've looked at it or not. Notes are going to be the key for you, okay? This is the only guy that's pressing the lockdown, she is pressing the lockdown so much. I'm not sure how the others will be. They'll probably be locked down for major tests. So anyway, I just want to. We don't have time to talk about these things cohesively. So I simply want to say to you, we need to get on the same page. Give me a call. I'll explain to you the situation with the Kia. I've made an appointment, what we're going to do, how we're going to deal with it, how we're going to try to get the warranty company, if the car is laid up for any period of time, get the warranty company to cover the cost of that loaner. Okay? So these are all things. But you realize what I'm doing here? I'm dealing with helping your father. I'm dealing with helping out Carolyn now in her her retirement, and I got shit going on here. We have 3, 4 doctor's appointments every 2 weeks. We got stuff going on, so I really want to give you my best effort, and I really want to be a help to you, but I do need to know that you're on board and you're doing your half. Okay? And I understand right now you're probably feeling that stress is more on you. But believe me, I'm sure there is, but there's a lot of stress here. Okay? So I'll end it there. I've already gone 6 minutes. I'm sorry to use up that much time, but we've been hit and run lately on the phone. It would help me a lot if I knew your work schedule, how they were coming down. And by the way, I talked to a waitress today who's also the assistant day manager. She said that's crazy. They're trying to avoid full time employees by working part timers 35 hours a week or so. All you have to do, and she said it herself, if you go up to them and say, "Listen, I can't do this. You got to cut me back," uh, they'll make an arrangement. They will. You just have to be proactive, and you have to let them know that you're not just some kid that flunky that they can, you know, push around. Your tips aren't super anyway so far in this place, and I don't really know what they are. But sharing tips is always a negative thing, unless you're a really bad waiter. If you're doing a good job, sharing tips sucks. Okay, but listen, you're getting experience, you're getting some money, but I'm telling you right now, I'm prepared to take out a friggin' loan in order to keep you active in school and going. Okay, all right. Hell, I'll go get an Acme job. That's besides the point. I love you, buddy. I want to support you, and I want to see you be able to ride this thing home. It's been a long friggin' number of years we worked together. And I just looked at something today that showed me you were working harder at the age of 15. I forget what grade you were in, but that's besides the point. I'm just trying to stick a little bullshit in here, too, because I miss having a conversation with you. We will be down there on the 12th to the 13th. We want to take you to lunch. And we have to get back to babysit Dylan at the end of the school day. More about that stuff later. Love you. Give me a call, please.